For the record, I want you to say and spell your name and give me a title also, please.
My name is Julie Wise. That's Julie, and Wise is Wise, and I am the King County Director of Elections.
All right, first of all, first question is, how is it going? I mean, how's the process? Is it working out like you imagined?
Absolutely, it's going really, really well. We're really excited that we have over 80% return rate so far here at King County Elections. We have 1,040,000 ballots in-house that we will continue to process today. And last night we were able to post about 650,000 ballots for the King County voters.
Now, I learned that it's not official until the 29th, actually. What's that about?
Right. So in Washington State, we're what we call a voter intent state. So we have 3 weeks or 21 days until we actually certify the general election so that we're able to make sure that we count every ballot. And if there's a signature challenge issue, that we still have some time to be able to get that cured and to contact the voter and get them to respond back to us. And also, like they're doing behind me in ballot review, is to make sure that we can cast the ballot how the voter intended it. So in case they didn't necessarily fill in the oval, maybe they circled the candidate or put a check mark, we'll still take time to be able to make sure that those ballots are counted how the voter wanted them to.
1 million, let's get back to that number, 1,040,000 ballots received. Now, not counted yet, just received in this building alone. What does that number, I guess, do for you?
I think it's really exciting. We had projected an 80% turnout for this election, and we're already seeing more than 80% turnout, and we know that we'll continue to see ballots coming in from the United States Postal Service. We'll see another good load coming in tomorrow morning from the United States Postal Service, so that'll bump up that number a little bit more, and we've got some more ballot to account for that are coming from our accessible voting centers as well. So that number's going to go up a little bit, but it's higher than what we projected, which I think is really great. People really wanted to make sure their voices were heard in this important election.
And you know what, that was like my last question for you. Just how important is the responsibility to assure people that their vote is being counted and counted properly? I mean, how do you take that responsibility personally?
Absolutely. I really want to make sure that our voters here know that we're doing an accurate, secure, transparent process. That's why here at Elections we have an open public building with a fifth of a mile loop with literally transparent or plexiglass windows for people to watch the process. We have 6 web cameras across the facility so people can watch us from the comfort of their homes, processing ballots as well. So really important to me. People can also track their ballot online. We have a ballot tracker. They can enter their name and date of birth and be able to see where their ballot is in the process.
Now, I guess I have to ask a follow-up on the tracking system. Once it's counted or once it's in the building, how does that work? I mean, do they receive a message when it's counted, or how does that work, the tracking?
If people just go online to King County Elections website or they call 296-VOTE, we can tell them where their ballot is in the process. It's got a couple steps. First, it's going to tell you that the ballot had been mailed out to you, which was several weeks ago, of course. Then it's going to have the first step saying that we've received your ballot. Second, it would let you know if you had a signature challenge issue and that we are trying to get a hold of you. And then third, it's going to let you know that it's actually being open and it's going to be counted. It's on its way to be counted.
All right. Anything else you want to add about the process or anything going on here?
I think it's really exciting to note that we had over 51% of our voters using our brand new drop boxes across King County. That is unprecedented returns at drop boxes. To me, that clearly means that the voters really enjoy having drop boxes across their community where they can save a stamp and have a drop box right there that they can use. And I'm really proud that with the King County Council and Executive that we were able to make that happen for the King County voters.
Now, I must add to that. I mean, I got to admit personally, I mean, adding, I believe it's 43 more drop boxes than previous before, strategically placing them. Just how important was the placement in addition to these new drop boxes? I mean, you're seeing this influx in votes.
Absolutely. What we really focused, we looked at over 100 different locations for ballot drop-off locations when we knew we wanted to increase them. We really focused on areas that in King County have been historically underrepresented and underserved, and we strategically placed our boxes where we could best serve our community. And so we'll look at the numbers and be able to see we've keeping detailed statistics about the drop-off locations, how many ballots were returned at each location, at each day, at each pickup, so we can determine if we need to shift a little bit, but we're going to always be looking at ways in which we can remove barriers for our voters and increase access.